Hi, so this video is going to take you through the install process of PDF Butler. The first thing you're going to want to do is log in to your org. I'm using a development org, so I'm going to install this directly into production. You might want to do that into a sandbox. And if you've ever installed something from the AppExchange before, you'll know that what you might want to do is use incognito mode so that you don't mix the two up. So if I head to the AppExchange, which you can access through here, and if you search for PDF Butler, then that's going to come up as something that's searched quite often. We've got some other options as well, Collaboration Butler and Sign Butler, but you're going to need to install PDF Butler first. So if you click the Get It Now, and if you do come across any issues at that point, you're going to want to make sure that your Trailblazer ID is connected to the Salesforce org that you're trying to install. I've got multiple, so I'm happy to do that. If you've only got the one, then you've only got the one. Choose the one that you want to install it into. If you want to install into a sandbox, obviously pick this. If you want to install in production, pick this one here. You'll have some other options about marketing preferences. I've skipped those as obviously I don't want to market to myself. And then you'll get to this page about where you want to install it. So we recommend installing for admins only because there's some permission sets to distinguish between the admins and the users. And if you install for all users, you'll just have to turn those off. So install for all admins only. And then you got to grant some access to these as well so that you can connect to our servers. Press continue. And now this bit is where you might want to go and make a cup of tea. This is all down to Salesforce and how busy they are as to how long this then takes. But you will get an email once it's installed. So I'll cut this bit of the video and we'll pick up in just a moment. Okay, so I just got the email letting me know that it's installed. And as I press done there, I can see that yes, that has been done. So the rest of this video is going to be about the bits and bobs that Salesforce doesn't allow us to include in the managed package, and those things that you just kind of have to set up manually. Shouldn't take us more than 5 minutes. You can follow me along if you'd like to, or if you want to find exactly where you can navigate to do these different bits, then you can use these links and tick them off as well as we go along. So first thing we're going to do is go to permission sets. So I'm going to go into my setup and find permission sets, or as I say, you can use this button and it's going to jump us straight there. So same experience really, just depends how comfortable you are using Salesforce. Now we include 2 permission sets, but you have to change them and you're not allowed to edit permission sets that are included with a managed package. So we're just going to do the admin one. We press clone, and traditionally what we like to do is change this to local. You got to change the API name as well. And now we can make some changes to this permission set. So the first thing we're going to want to do is assign connected apps. That's the second option down. And this will allow us to, if I go to edit here, add the connected apps that we want to use. Now you can see we've got different ones based on where you are in the world. I'm in the EU, so I'm just going to click this, and that's going to be my nearest server to me in the UK. And that's all we have to do there. I've pressed save. And now if I go to object settings, which I can access from here, or I can go back to the permission set as an overview, and it's option 3. And only a few things should be missing, which again are just not unfortunately included. So actionables is something from us, and you can see read, create, edit, delete. That's all fine. Where we usually find they just haven't carried over because of kind of Salesforce rules is data sources, which actually looking from the front here looks okay. I just want to make sure that I've got all the record types assigned. Yeah, they're all ticked, and all of the fields as well, so that's actually fine. Yours might be different, so worth checking. I'll go back to object settings, and the other one I want to check up on is .configs. Now this, as you can see, it has dropped. So unfortunately, what we have to do is just put a tick against each of these record types, and this is just all of the types of template that we might need to create. And again, all the fields are still filled in. I'll press save on here, and that's all we need to do in there. Now, the only thing that we shouldn't forget is to assign this permission set, otherwise no one's going to be able to access it. So this is the admin permission set. You want to assign that to whoever is going to be your admin or admins. In this case, it's just me, and I'll say that that expiration is never going to expire. So that's all we need to do there. We're now going to head back to the PDF Butler Get Started app. So we've done the permission set updates. We can mark that as done. We've done the assigning of the permission set. We can mark that as well. And again, all of these links would be taking you to exactly where you need to go. So in this case, we're going to here, and we're actually going to the matching connected app. So you can see EU1 here. We want to press manage, and we want to edit the policies. So the only thing we need to change in here is this permitted users. I'm going to change this from all users may self-authorize to admin approved users are pre-authorized. And this just means that all of the passwords and usernames can be managed by Salesforce. So if people are logged in to Salesforce, then that's how they're going to log into PDF Butler, and you can assign them licenses. So that's that done. We can then tick that off as well. Now, registration, select your region. If I click this, all it's actually going to do is take me to this tab here, PDF Butler Admin. There's two final things we need to do before we can test if everything's set up correctly. We've just got to select the region. Once again, I'm in the UK, so EU Central is my closest region. Press set. I get a success message, and now I've got the ability to choose my username and request my credentials. Now you can see the only thing missing here is the postcode. So I'm going to pop that one in from somewhere I used to live. It's got my username pre-filled based on the developer edition, so I'll just leave that. And as I press this, it's going to populate the username password in here. As I press that, it's done exactly that. I'll have to blur this out so you can't have mine. I can copy these, save them somewhere, but I also get an email at the same time about those. Now these are stored. Now you might want to press store credentials again. That's fine, but they are already stored in there. You're not going to lose them if you navigate away from this page. But that is now, if we go back to get started, everything that we need to do. So we've got some other links here about building your first document. We're not going to cover that in this video. So we can say, yep, that's done. That's done as well. If you want to test that everything we've done is correct, then head over to .configs. As I say, we'll cover this more in another video. Pick main Word document, press next. None of this is important for now, so we're just going to say test. Or test one, that's fine. And then all we want to click to make sure that everything we've set up is correct, and this will confirm it, is open PDF Butler. This will log me into PDF Butler for the first time, and if you can reach this screen, then you're done. So as I say, head back to get started and follow these links to YouTube to find out how to set up your first document and how to link this maybe to our test document to your opportunity, but that will be covered in another video. So thanks for watching this one.